Alright, this is easily going to allow you to double the amount of leads that you get. Same flippin' ads. You don't need to change anything or run some crazy offer script or video editing style. I'm saying same darn videos or images that you run and double the amount of leads. How can I say that so confidently? Because I've spent over $20 million on ads with various agencies and various large enterprises. Even in the last 30 days, you can see over here, I'm getting leads at this cost over here. And you can also see that we've closed a bunch of deals, right? 2, 6, plus 9, 15. This is across a bunch of different campaigns, so obviously we're spending a lot, but you get the freaking point. And there's one thing that I'm about to share with you is what I do across all my ads. Are you ready for this, okay? Post IDs. Okay, I'm going to share exactly how you can use something called post IDs to generate more leads for yourself, and that's this snippet over here. And every ad generates its own unique number. I'm going to share with exactly how you can set this up and leverage this to the max. But before I do that, you have to understand one thing, okay? And I'm just going to make myself a little bit bigger over here to explain to you. Just look at you right in the freaking windows to your soul. Facebook is a social platform. They want their users to spend more time. So they want engagement, they want people consuming content. If your content does not keep the actual users on the platform, then Facebook is not going to want to serve your ads to more people. And if it does, when it does, it's going to jack up the price, meaning your CPMs, your cost per 1,000 impressions is going to go through the roof, and your cost per click is going to be higher, cost per landing page view is going to be higher, and then so on and so forth. It's costlier leads, costlier appointments, and then costlier clients. But we don't want that, right? We want more clients, and of course the promise of this video is more leads, double the amount of leads, same budget. So what you have to understand is that most people, when they're running ads, I'm going to make myself a little smaller over here, what they do is they'll go ahead and they'll use the create ad feature. Okay, so if you go at the ad level, what ends up happening is you have your primary text in here and you input all of that. Okay, and that's what you're supposed to do. Don't get me wrong, you're supposed to do that. Okay, over here, create ad. But then you can see over here, once you've created the ad and once it's processed and once it's been in review and then once it's out of review, what you want to do is you want to go right back and you want to click on use existing post. Okay, take a look at this. What it does is it'll spit out a unique number for your actual ad. And now instead of taking the same ad copy, right over here, the same creative, and then the same headline and recreating it over and over and over again in various ad campaigns and ad sets, you just take the same thing, you copy it, and then every time when you go into an ad, you just go use existing post, and then here we go. You just go ahead and enter the post ID over here, you paste it in whatever it is, you hit the check mark, and then boom, it's going to pull up the existing post ID. So why is this important? Why is this relevant? Let me show you something. The reason this is important and the reason it's relevant is because ultimately, if you take a look at some of the ads that I have running over here, all on post IDs, what you'll notice is what I said in the beginning of this video, which is that Facebook is a social platform. It's going to serve the ads more when it gets engagement. So the post ID, what it allows me to do in my ads is maintain the post engagement, because now I'm not recreating what in my eyes used to be, oh, it's the same ad. No, I'm actually taking the same ad with the engagement and the likes and everything conserved on it, and then I'm moving it into different ad sets, and over time, guess what happens? These ads rack up views and trust and good signals to the Facebook algorithm, and then dog, you know what ends up happening? You end up being able to spend, no jokes, again, let me look at you in your iris. These ads start being able to generate not dozens, I'm talking about hundreds of leads, because this is what it takes to get more of an evergreen ad going. That ad that I showed you right over there with the post ID, with that girl in it, I've spent over $50,000 on just that one ad alone. So do the math. If I'm generating leads at about $80 a pop, how many leads do you think that one ad has gotten for me? Quite a few, right? And so that's what I want you to take away from this, is that everything you do on the platform, and there's one more thing that you got to keep in mind if you're going to use this strategy, everything you do on this platform is there to ultimately be a good social media scrolling experience for the end user. And what I want you to take away from this as well is that you can't just let your comments pile up. Okay, if you were to go to the comment section of some of these ads that we're running, what you'll notice is that they also have what you would call speed to lead. In the marketing world, we talk so much about you gotta have speed to lead. When a lead opts in, doesn't matter if they book a call or not, you call them right away and you ask them, hey, my name is Hamza. I saw you just opted in to our website. I just wanted to reach out and say hi. How's everything going? Okay, cool. Are you still available for this appointment? Okay, you didn't book an appointment. That's speed to lead. And we get it because there's a real lead on the other side. But guess what? Every comment is a freaking lead. Every person who leaves a comment, if not will opt in, will at the very least influence the next person that opts in. You understand me? Because people read comments. People see that. And they see the comment section as us, and they see you as the advertiser as them. So when it's us versus them, and everything they see in the us section, aka the comment section, is talking crap and calling you a scam, even if they've never worked with you and don't know who you are and are just a bunch of trolls, guess what happens? The prospect will not trust you. So, all that to say, post IDs have been able to generate me well more than 2 times the amount of leads that I would have gotten otherwise if I kept resetting the ads, social engagement, and it can do the same for you. And if you want more feedback, more great information, then go ahead and join the SMMA fraternity. Okay, I personally do weekly calls where I will answer your questions live on a Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. And there's a community where you can ask questions, like this guy over here, about the legal niche, people talking about real estate offers, and still cold emailing, which, man, why are you going to cold email, bro, when you can run ads? But either way, there's a great community in over here of marketing agencies that you can join. You can get free info from me. And of course, I do have a one-on-one mentorship thing that I do, which is available to select agency owners generally that are already doing about $10,000 a month or more that really want to scale up like I did. Grew my agency to $2 million a year, had multiple people working on my team, hundreds of clients, traveled around the world for 5 years, am now living in Panama. You can check out my Instagram as well. I was just on someone else's profile over there, but everything I do is on here. You can verify me, and yeah, just enjoy working with agencies. I'm now starting to work closer in the SMMA space after having worked with clients like AT&T and Frontier and Taya. These are big, by the way, multi-$100 million companies, and I'm bringing all my knowledge and tools and marketing prowess that I've learned over a decade of doing this. I'm bringing it to other agency owners. So if you feel called to join the community, get on a call, book a call with me, DM me, shoot me a message. I'm always here to help, and I will see you on the next video. Much love. Peace.